皆さん、こんにちは。
Hey guys, Professor Naan here. I'm rebranding this channel because looking at it, it's boring. And boring is NOT fun. So that means no learning. So lock in and let's learn about the universal law of irony, a phenomenon where life scenarios get ironic. Hehe. Before we go in, I just want to prime you guys with 2 examples. Like, the more you spend time on something, the less return you may get after, like fixating on something. Or that little Chinese finger traps, you pull harder, but it tightens. So you push in and you'll be free. So to fully understand why this works, I'm going to split this up into, 2 to 3 parts to keep these videos bite-sized while feeling better about myself posting something. So lock in for realsies this time and understand how our brain dopamine affects anticipation along with homeostasis and allostasis. Starting with dopamine. There's a misconception that dopamine is the feel-good or pleasure chemical in the brain. Wrong! It's the anticipation chemical. Silly. For example, let's say you're promised freedom for the night, but you have to meet a satisfied manufacturing quota. That's dopamine in the workings right there. Because your brain is predicting that hard work equals high reward, the motivational energy hits as you finish today's goal. After that, your parents finally let you outside, but it turned out to be a rainy day. Forced to stay inside, you ponder. Imagine doing all that work for nothing. That massive difference between expectation and outcome made you very sad. Oh, and while at it, your parents ordered you to double the quota since you were doing so well. So that sums up how dopamine affects anticipation and exertion. An article I read regarding this topic concludes, quote, "Remain at baseline activity for fully predicted results and show depressed activity with less reward than predicted. Negative prediction error," quote. That basically means error signaling in the brain yields a dysphoric residue. That's because depending on how important the reward is, your brain will tie its exertion levels relative to its prediction. Also, feel free to pause because this took me like 4 hours. In other words, your brain understands that whatever it desires will take a lot of effort, and in doing so, you may push things above your means. The irony comes from the high propensity of failure. The once diligent and rigid mindset can crumble within minutes if the outcome doesn't match the expectation. On a real note, there's nothing wrong with pushing yourself to achieve things. The caution comes from operating out of extrinsic motives, and it's very easy to be blinded by the potential, knowing it can be reality. But, to leave this topic on a positive note, do things for yourself. Learn to love the game. If you don't know what that means, too bad! I'm gonna wrap this video up since I spent a lot of time on it. Here's a roadmap for what I have on mind, but yeah. Bye. I'm jerking it.